Alright you guys, as you've seen how I seasoned up the ribs earlier, all ingredient measurements will be in my description box. This video is also a product review, which is the Canna barbecue sauce and the Canna spice, which both have cannabis in them. Yeah, so basically this is Keith Lorren Canna barbecue sauce, and this is what I'll be using on half of my ribs. I'm also going to make kind of like a it's not a beurre blanc, but like I'm basically going to melt this down with some butter and lemon juice. So one half will kind of sort of be like dry, and the other one is going to be with the barbecue sauce. So I wanted to use both his products for the first time. Me, myself, and y'all are going to try it together. And this is basically what I'm going to be doing. I've never used these two products before, but I will put all his information down below. And yeah, so now we're going to zhuzh them up. Alright you guys, so this is a 4.5 ounce bottle, and this is what it looks like. As with all sauces, you guys know I always add a little butter to give it some shine. So I'm going to add, this thing smells amazing. I wish y'all could smell this. As soon as I open the bottle. But anyway, yeah, so you're going to put that down in there, and then I'm going to add a couple pieces of butter. And that's going to be the sauce for half of my ribs. Alright guys, so on to sauce number 2. Well, you know, butter thing. So in my little pot here I already have some butter. To this I'm going to add some lemon juice. Halfway through the cooking process of the pork is when we're going to start basting the ribs, especially with this butter one. I tasted the spice and the barbecue sauce. They taste amazing. Usually when I open a bottle I have to add a ton of stuff to it. That barbecue sauce is really smoky, slightly sweet. It's really good. So you're going to cover these both up. You could probably even pop them in the refrigerator, and then we're going to heat them up halfway through the cooking of the ribs. Ooh, I almost poured the spice down on the strainer. I'm getting too excited, y'all. Then you're going to take your little spice. I'm probably going to use 2 tablespoons of it or so. Remember, we already well seasoned the ribs, so you don't need too much of another, you know, you don't want to kill it. But yeah, that should be good. And so now take your ribs out of the oven, out of the refrigerator, so it could come up to room temperature. Leave it out for about 45 minutes. And then you're going to crank your oven to about 375 degrees. Alright you guys, so this is my ribs right here. I slice it straight down the middle. I'm going to cover this and put it in the oven and allow it to cook until nice and tender. Then I'm going to remove the cover, start basting, crank the heat up so we can get a nice crust on there. This is just the pan from what we marinated it in with the lemon juice. I didn't want to waste that, so I poured it down in there. And yeah, so pop it in the oven. It should take about, I don't know, a couple hours. And yeah, you could also grill this, you can smoke this, you can fry this. It's totally up to you. Okay you guys, so over here I have my barbecue sauce, and over there here I have the butter, lemon juice, and the spice. So now we're just going to baste our ribs. My ribs turned out amazing. The color is beautiful on them. I love how it came out. I'm going to do the one with the butter first because it doesn't have color on it, and I don't want to use the barbecue sauce. I'm using the same brush. So you're just going to baste it. You know what? I can't even tell y'all. Seriously, y'all need to. I can't even tell y'all how amazing this smells. Look at that butter with that spice going down on there. That's God. My ribs took about an hour in the oven. Hour and a half, and they were done. So that's the first baste. You want to do this about 2 more times because I'm going to keep basting until I have no sauce left. Okay, so now this is the barbecue. I shook off my brush a bit so it wasn't nothing really on there. These look so good. I can't even tell you. The effort was very minimal. I'm not tired, I'm not sweaty. I didn't do much of anything, honestly. Alright, you're going to pop these back in the oven. Let them get nice and crusty, and then I'm going to baste them again and show you guys what they look like. Alright guys, so these are my fabulous ribs. First of all, this barbecue sauce even if you guys can't get all of this, get this barbecue sauce. Well, if you're 420 friendly, get this barbecue sauce. It's super, super delicious. You don't need to add anything to it. Like I said, I always just add butter to pre-made barbecue sauces just to give it that extra shine. And that's what I did to this. This right here, as you can see, has a drier texture, but it's still just as delicious and full packed with flavor. So I hope you guys give it a try. I hope you guys check out his spices and sauces, and I'll see you guys next time on my next video. And don't forget to subscribe and share. Follow me on social media, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye guys.